So we go backstage. Mean Gene is here with MIA.
Of course. They need to respond.
Yeah, of course, Major Guns is here, and Mean Gene is infatuated by her.
Mean Gene says, Major Guns. We all know about the ROTC match in New Blood Rising. We all know about that, of course. But tonight she wants you in an arm wrestling contest and wants all your teammates barred from ringside. And Major Guns says, that little Miss Twiggy, Miss Hancock. She wants to see you with the biggest guns. I accept. And Mean Gene says, whoa!
She could have said anything and you would have said, whoa!
Major Gun says, I'll have to show everybody what type of firepower these guns really are packing. And Mean Gene says, these guns? Oh, these guns! And Major Gun says, yes, these guns, Gene. The shirt says bombs.
You can't say bomb on thunder. Bomb, 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 bomb.
And Major Gun says, one-on-one, I'm going to be all over. And the segment ends with Mean Gene saying, ooh, ooh.
All over.
So we go backstage. Judy Bagwell is here.
Of course she is.
And Buff Bagwell is also here. Now, Judy, by the way, has been missing.
She got abducted by Canyon on Nitro. And then she's just here, and they're like, wow, she seems fine. So Buff stops her as she's walking out of this random closet with Buff Bagwell and says, what are you thinking? Let me do this. Stop. And Judy says, Mark, let me do it my way. I want to find the cat. And then grabs Buff by his ear and drags him down the hallway.
Now it's time for M.I. Smooth versus the Young Dragons in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Bill Goldberg, by the way, will not be at the Nitro Grill.
What the fuck?
Because they do not have Miss Hancock Burger. So instead, Lance Storm and Mike Awesome will be there. Yeah, so this is a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Against a limo driver.
And the Young Dragons lose.
I mean, they get their asses kicked. Like, the whole, like, they beat down M.I. Smooth a couple times. Like, they do some shit where they bump him with double drop kicks and take out his knees, and they take turns pinning him, and M.I. Smooth does the big press kick out, and then they all cover him, and he does the big kick out again. And then, like, he gets rid of Kaz Hayashi and sends him over the top to Jimmy Yang on the floor, and then fucking Bubba bombs Jamie-san and wins.
Yeah, man.
What
and
the fuck?
Bill Goldberg's not going to be at the WCW Nitro.
During the match, Shivani calls him I Am Smooth, and Mark Madden fucking gives him shit for it. He says, am I smooth? I am smooth. You're supposed to be the veteran? And Shivani says, I am smooth.
Or am I?
So Canyon is here.
Yay.
Positively Canyon. He's DDP.
Right.
And he has a black eye.
And Mike Tenay says, did Judy Bagwell do that to him? Because we're back. You got to explain it all.
And then we get a preview of the Goldberg interview later.
An exclusive interview with Goldberg, hosted by Scott Hudson. And if you have heard us mentioning Goldberg, well, it's because that's what we're talking about. Goldberg has an interview on the show, and it is maybe the most egregious kayfabe breaking thing I've ever seen in my life. And I watch shoot interviews regularly. This was more offensive than a shoot interview.
So we go backstage. Judy Bagwell goes into the cat's office and says, I can fix the ratings. The hell did you just say to me?
She really says that. And Kat says, let me tell you something, lady. You fucking come out. I will kill you. I will beat the shit out of you in front of your son. Are you fucking kidding me? And Judy Bagwell says, hold it. You're not going to do anything. You're going to give me a match tonight with Canyon. Your ratings are down. I'm good. I've been diamond cutted twice. I'm tired of it. Buff ain't going to do nothing about it. I am. And then she knocks some shit off his desk. And Kat says, you know what? You're right. You want to get me some ratings? How about you go out there and have a match?
What? Kasha said, what the fuck is going on around here?
He should have looked at Buff and went, what the fuck?
You should have just looked at the camera. Is this your deal, Russo? What the fuck is this?
He should have grabbed Buff by his head and repeatedly bounced it off his desk. Fucking bitch.
Ratings are down. Fuck you.
Dude, funniest line ever. The ratings are down. I'm good. All right. Yeah,
what?
okay.
I've been diamond cutted 2 times.
If you don't get your old ass out of my
Lady,
office.
you're scaring us. Now it's time for Major Guns versus Miss Hancock in a arm wrestling contest.
At no point during this show am I like happy.
There's just like such a lack of respect for wrestling on this show that it's almost like novelty to watch.
How you guys not hyped for this? I mean, they told us what Major Guns thought. They told us what Miss Hancock thought. They set it all up here.
Well, Tony,
Tony, now that I know what they both thought, I was thinking Major Guns should come out here with pyro.
There is more to this angle. It started because Major Guns gave David Flair the mouth-to-mouth last week on Thunder, and then Miss Hancock was mad about this. All right, there you go.
Miss Hancock is here for the match.
Miss Hancock.
Major Guns.
Boobies.
So Miss Hancock. Hancock. Do you understand?
Right.
All right, so Miss Hancock tries to powder because now she doesn't want to do the arm wrestling contest.
Her boyfriend is the referee, and she doesn't want to do the arm wrestling contest, and he is making her do it.
So David Flair grabs her and brings her back to the table to do the scheduled arm wrestling contest.
Yes, TV time remaining.
Major Guns is now beating Miss Hancock in this contest.
Yes.
And then David Flair grabs their hands and makes Miss Hancock win.
And the bell rings.
There was no subtlety to this. There was no fun in this. It was literally they touch hands and then David Flair cheats.
Dude,
there
what
was
you
no
get.
thought or subtlety or anything fun to come out of this.
No.
It was exactly what it needed to be in the quickest amount of time possible.
There wasn't even any like fight from Major Guns into disagreeing. The fight was Miss Hancock didn't want to do it for some reason, and Major Guns was ready to do it the whole time.
Yeah, David Flair should just turn
Flair's the
around.
ref. Yeah, like
just
what
turn
the
around.
fuck? Yeah, just pretend. So Major Guns slaps David Flair. David Flair does a horrible sell for this. Then Major Guns grabs Miss Hancock by her shirt and goes to rip Miss Hancock's shirt off because they are having a rip off the shirt contest at the pay-per-view. And then David Flair grabs Major Guns by the arms, and Miss Hancock, out of her top, pulls out perfume and perfumes Major Guns in the eyes because she needed to do so to rip her top off, even though her arms were already unavailable.
And this was all so heinous. It was so heinous.
I mean, the heat is fucking palpitating.
It was so heinous that the wall has to return from being fired to stop this misjustice that's being carried on this fucking show.
And the big points here. So the wall is here, standing behind David Flair, and he's standing there, and the commentary is aghast. They say the wall was fired a week ago, and why is he wearing camouflage? David Flair gets chokeslammed by the wall in camouflage outfit, and then the wall goes to console Major Guns, who is confused by this man. So he looks her in the eyes and says, "Hey, it's me." And then she accepts this, and then they hug.
She couldn't tell who it was because he was in camouflage. Usually
He was invisible.
Usually he's in business casual, but this week he was in his camouflage.
Oh, right. Sorry. You're usually in your suit.
Well, she got sprayed with the perfume too, right? But
Tony, she got sprayed with the perfume. She had to keep her eyes open. She didn't blink at all. She just took that perfume right on her eyes.
She's staring directly at the wall and can't tell who he is. There's not many men that look like this guy.
It's me. It's me.
It's me, the wall.
Who the fuck is this?
That's the wall, brother.
Backstage, Canyon is here as DDP with Mean Gene. And Canyon says, of course, that he needs his own Kimberly.
Yeah, he says, I got the book, I got the hair, I got the music, I got the entrance, and I'm only missing Kimberly, and I'm not going to rest till I get one.
Mean Gene says,
she's very upset that on Monday night you threw her in the trunk of your car.
I'm just like, what?
And Canyon says, I don't know what everybody's upset about. Bags get thrown in trunks all the time. That's all I did. And if Buff's too much of a mommy's boy to wrestle me before New Blood Rising, I'll be more than happy to Canyon cut Miss Bagwell again.
For the third
with the
time.
stipulation. It's already been approved by the cat. Buff is barred from ringside, and Buff enjoy the match from the back, and Judy Get ready to feel the
The Wall is here with the MIA, and
Holy
General
shit.
Erection is here to crown him Awol.
He said, "There's no wall. The wall was fired. This is Sergeant Awol." And Corporal Cajun looks up and says,
Well, I thought we were all fired.
Shut it. That's why we're misfits, jerk.
"I'm a misfit."
Keep in mind that MIA and Team Canada are like two of the most push acts over the next 6 months.
So General Erection looks at the wall, Sergeant Awol, and says, "You want to be a misfit? Then you gotta look like a misfit. Assume the position." So Sergeant Awol waves his finger and says no because he thinks that General Erection wants to fuck him in his ass. And General Erection looks at him and says, "No, sit down." So he sits down, and then they shave Sergeant Awol's head because you have to be bald to be in the Misfits in Action.
Dude, they all have long hair.
No, you just have to look stupid.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they were just shaving whatever the fuck off his head to make him look stupid.
You
Does he
look like
even
a
get-
dumbass to be in this group.
They give him a mohawk. Doesn't even make him bald. Like, what's the fucking point of this? You know what you have to do to be in the Misfits? What's that?
You have to
Look
get
like
a
an
mohawk. Do any of these guys get like a world title shot, or what's the deal here? Because Chavo's like the cruiserweight world champion or something.
General Erection's getting a big push here. Fuck you. Yeah,
Nice.
Lieutenant Boners.
This is all good.
This is Corporal Cock.
Yes. Yes, it is. So does he get his job back? The great Muda and Vampiro lay out Chronic, and Muda is taunt spamming.
Oh my god! Muda does not give a fuck about any of this. Even during the match, he's just taunting to the camera.
Oh.
Yeah, they beat Chronic's ass backstage because they were supposed to have a tag match against Chronic up next. They lay him out with Singapore canes. Chronic didn't want to lose.
They had a good idea.
Right.
They had a
You're
good
probably
idea
right.
where they get laid out and then they come out and beat everybody's ass and do all their finishers.
That's a fucking great idea. Hey, instead of us losing, how about we just don't get involved and then we kill everyone?
Now it's time for Vampiro and Great Muda versus mystery opponents.
Yeah, I wrote Chronic? Question mark.
So Vampiro says that they joined the Juggalo army, but Violent J and Shaggy Two-Dope are not there.
They said the Juggalo army is 1 million strong and now it's got 2 more. Thankfully, the Juggalo army now chiming in at 1,000,002. Vampiro says, Ernest Miller, your plan has backfired. For 60 years, I've been waiting for this.
Why is everyone feuding with the cat?
The cat is the commissioner and he is the focal point of Thunder. And not Nitro, but he can book matches on Nitro. Did Vampiro say 60 years he's been waiting for this? Or 16?
No, I think he said 60, but maybe it was 16. I don't know.
For 60 years, I'm free. He says, the Great Muda and Vampiro are here for one thing. I don't care about winning. We're here to kick everyone's ass.
Bill Goldberg said, "What the fuck?"
Well, if anybody in the back has the grapefruits big enough and want to walk on a dark side and play with the Dark Carnival, come on out right now.
Oh my God, that's Jindrak and O'Hare.
Holy shit.
Well, Jindrak hits a drop kick and air pillman on Muda, and then goes to stand on the apron. These are the most green dudes I've ever seen.
James, I was so fucking confused. Like, he does all this shit, stands on the apron. Vampiro and goddamn Sean O'Hare are fighting on the floor while Jindrak is on the apron. And then they just get in the ring and the match goes. Why the fuck were they the legal guys? Who decided that?
So O'Hare hits a standing spin kick on Vampiro and says,
Victory against
Fuck yeah.
O'Hare and Jindrak then do a double jump over Vampiro.
Oh my god.
And then O'Hare hits the weirdest line to Vampiro I've ever
what
seen.
the fuck?
He like pauses and doesn't follow through, which leaves Vampiro just looking like an idiot. So O'Hare hits a power slam and then tags into Jindrak, who hits a flying line for a 2. Muda then dragon screws Jindrak and leg locks him, and Jindrak taps out.
Immediately. Like, it seemed like Sean O'Hare was right there to break it up, but Jindrak said, fuck it, and tapped out. And then while he's tapping out, Vampiro just hits the nail in the coffin on Sean O'Hare for fun.
And then the demon Dale Torborg comes out.
The Kiss Demon, the God of Thunder.
Do I hear God of Thunder?
Here comes the fucking Kiss Demon, and he comes out here, and he's walking down the ramp, and dumbass Sean O'Hare and Mark Jindrak walk by him.
So, okay, they walked by him, and that was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. There's the Kiss Demon, Dale Torborg. Like, that's pretty crazy. God of Thunder. Like, he's pretty crazy looking. Anyways, we got to get the fuck out of here. We just lost.
they legit both walk by him. They split the pole and walk by him both through, and he turns around and says, I took that as a sign of disrespect, and he clotheslines him in the back of the fucking head, drags them back into the ring. Now Kiss Demon, Dale Torborg, Vampiro, and the Great Muda are all stomping out Jindrak and O'Hare.
And Dale Torborg hits the love gun.
Love gun!
He hits the love gun on Jindrak, and Mark Madden says, that's the love gun! He hit the love gun!
Which is the Colossus, by the way. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, so he hits the love gun on Jindrak and O'Hare, and then Chronic Music hits. And they come down here, and they kick Vampiro and Muda's ass.
Dude, they fucking Kiss Demon, by the way, because Kiss Demon cannot look weak because he's the Kiss Demon.
This is in his contract.
He's out of there. Yes, he's gone. He is not dealing with the fucking Chronic. Chronic come down. They beat the shit out of Muda and Vampiro. Brian Adams gorilla presses Vampiro into the top rope. Then they fucking go to high times Vampiro, but Muda does a standing spin kick to Brian Adams' kidneys and fucking just kills him with it. And then Brian Clark, while Muda is fighting Brian Adams, seemingly now in a shoot, Brian Clark loads Vampiro up and hits him with the meltdown.
Brian Clark says, who wants to see the fucking meltdown?
I'm doing fucking shit. I'm getting my shit in. I don't give a fuck about that, dude.
Oh my God. He came to work today. They said, can you guys lose to these two guys? Fuck no. Who wants to see the meltdown?